Today, I want to talk about the one tool that will completely skyrocket your business if you implement it. It's like a secret magic tool that if it's used, it works amazingly. And we all know it, but we all ignore it. So I'm going to show you why this is the actual solution and how, if applied, you literally can change your business so quickly. It can grow tremendously. You might find yourself procrastinating, right? Maybe you're a coach or a holistic professional, and here you are finding yourself procrastinating and not really doing whatever it is that you kind of know inside you should be doing for your business. And so things don't happen, right? Or perhaps you find yourself confused about what to do. I find that so often stops people, especially women, from action is that we kind of run into this, but I don't know what's the right thing. And then instead of trying different things, instead of figuring out, well, I'll try this, I'll try that, let's see what happens. Instead, we just kind of give up and do nothing. And when that happens, guess what's going to happen to your business? Also, absolutely nothing, which is why applying yourself in your business, even if you don't know what to do, is very important. That means you either need to figure out what to do by hiring someone, or you need to do some research, or you just need to give yourself permission to have experiment mindset. When you show up and do something, think about it, like you get a new piece of technology, like a new phone or new something, right? You open it up and what are you going to do? Go look for instructions? Probably not. Chances are you're just going to start clicking buttons and see, oh, this does this. Oh, do this, that. Or you download a new app. Oh, what happens if I click this? That's the same approach you want to have to your business. You're not going to break it by pushing the wrong button. You have to actually show up and try. And the more you do that, the more fun it becomes. The more it starts to feel like, oh my God, I'm living my life. Like this is awesome. And I'm actually making money. Because see, the purpose of business is to make money. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're seemingly doing all the right things, but you're still not getting any results, there's something off here. And I will tell you in a moment what that is. So action is required. And if your action is something that's like you think you're doing consistently and supposedly correctly, but why is nothing happening? There is the other side to it. And the issue with that is that if you do a lot of action and nothing's happening, or if you're avoiding doing all the action because you trick yourself into thinking you're confused and you don't know what to do, or you just procrastinate even though you do know what to do, then you start doubting if your success is even possible. And doubt, it's kind of like the ultimate miscreation. Doubt takes us right out of being able to do the type of action or experience or whatever with the right energy. When you're in self-doubt, it's almost like you come at it pre-decided that it's not going to work. So then no matter what action we're going to do, if the decision ahead of time is negative, guess what the result of the action will be? So I've been doing this type of work with people when I work with conscious coaches and healers and holistic professionals on modifying their business strategy and marketing strategy to match their energetics. I've been doing that work for over 25 years. I've had so many clients that are incredibly successful, and we help them generate income, like six figures, multiple six figures, in their business in a way that actually works for them. I'm Eugenia Oganova. I am a business strategist and a marketing energetics coach. And what that means is that I help you save years of pressure and forcing yourself into strategies that don't work, and instead actually bring you to alignment with your soul design when you only do the right things for you. So your soul design is how you're made. And this is actually what I wanted to talk to you about today, as in what is one secret tool to skyrocket your business. And that secret tool you actually know. It's called follow through. I know at this point you're like, okay, I'm going to click off this video because whatever. It just means I need to be like more responsible. It's not just about thinking you're more responsible. Following through energetically, it's a sort of a territory in itself. The reason for that is because universe listens to the energy behind your actions. And if you're internally saying, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to call this person, I'm going to follow up on that email, I'm going to reply back to that message, and then you don't. Universe kind of says, oh, I cannot trust her word. that whatever it is that she says internally she's gonna do is not gonna happen. So then universe calculates what to give you and what not. And the more we don't follow through, the more we tell universe that we're not trustworthy. If you want miracles, if you want ease, if you want flow in your business where amazing high-ticket clients come to you instead of you searching and chasing them, then the way to do that is to make sure that you build a trustworthy relationship with the universe, which means you got to follow through on whatever it is you decided. No matter what happens, you have to follow through on that because that's how you tell the universe that you are trustworthy. Okay. Another reason is because universe believes your word, but also your body believes your word. And this is the thing that a lot of times people ignore, but your body is a part of your business. You might not think of that from the literal standpoint, like, well, my body is my body. Sometimes my body freaks out. If I keep good care, take good care of it, then my body is fine and I just get to do my business. Yes and no, because your body is an energy broadcasting station, which means if you have some past life karmic patterns, if you have some overlays, if you have some programming or conditioning or imprinting from your childhood and so on that is interfering with what you want to do, you're going to end up with friction energetically. That means procrastination, that means avoidance, that means confusion, I don't know what to do, and so on. All those things are just simply distortions that block you from utilizing your physical body correctly. If you are conscious about your issues, if you are aware and you consciously handling them, instead of suppressing them, you are parenting your inner child. You are supporting her. You are loving her. You are giving her attention, but you still do what needs to get done. That internal relationship builds trust with your body. Then it knows that it's gonna not be tossed off the cliff every time you freak out over posting something on social media, but instead it's actually going to feel safe. It's going to feel safe in a sales conversation. It's going to feel safe working with the client. It's going to feel safe receiving large sums of money and so on. All those things that you want, like getting $10,000 client, paying you in full, like having a sales conversation when the person is just totally awesome, loving you, and it's a dream client and they want to sign up and they have no objections. Like somebody finding you without you even knowing how they come to you and they saying, I know you're my future coach. I have to work with you. All those magical things, they happen when your body is trusting you and when your message to the universe is clear. And this is where follow through comes in. Because the more you follow through on what you internally decided, the clearer that path is for you to create these kinds of, miracles essentially in your business. Because your energy is actually in the right place. Your energy actually feels good and in flow and aligned. And then it feels easy. So business is not always easy, but we are meant to have moments and more of those than the difficult ones, when things feel good and easy. And the only way that's going to happen is if the universe, the external world, and your physical body, your inner world, are aligned. That's why the wealth energetics is so important, and that's actually how we create. So the part from the human side of us that applies to your business strategy, that's following through. Because when you follow through, you take more actions. When you take more actions, you get to be in the experiment mindset and you see what works. When you see what works, you know not just what works externally, but what works for you internally. Because there's so many times when we can do something and it actually creates the result externally, but internally you might be exhausted or you might be feeling trapped or you might be feeling like, oh God, this was so hard. I don't know if I can ever do that again. Well, all of that is energy broadcast, which means then the universe hears that and says, oh, okay, we're not going to create that effect again for her because obviously she is tired and unhappy in it. That's why it's very important to find a way that aligns to you. And this is exactly what I do with my clients. Like literally, this is what we do. We figure out what is your unique natural gift, how that gift is meant to be delivered, and who is that gift for. So it's kind of a different view on market positioning and niching. But it's done from the standpoint of you, not from what's good for the market or what can you sell, but from the standpoint of who are you. So then you get to use that secret tool, your magic of following through on your own word, in order to create possibilities. It does not mean that every action will always create amazing results you want, but it will give you data. And the more data you have, the more choices you can use to realign your path so that you always walking through your life and your business in a way that is aligned. So if you are a conscious coach or a healer or a holistic professional and you're currently seeing paying clients, you're getting great results, they love what you do, but you're struggling to up level, you're not quite sure how to do it, and you want to grow your business to 10K months or 20K months without pressure, without forcing yourself into some cookie cutter way that somebody told you is the right way, the masculine strategy. If you feel aligned charging 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 for your offers, you know you're worthy, but you do need to do some inner work to really expand your capacity to hold that and to know how to do it, even though you've never done that before. Maybe you never had a high ticket offer and you want to learn how to actually do this, how to apply your consciousness, your energetics onto your business, and then solid business strategies to actually make it work so you can do it your way, then leave a heart emoji under this video so we can connect. Because this is literally what I do with my clients, and I would love to help you do the same. So that you can go from like, okay, I'm generating maybe like couple thousand a month, 3,000 a month, and that's better than before. But how do I get to, let's say even 6 figures? That means at least 8,000 a month. Well, it's possible and actually easier than you think. It does require internal work. I work with conscious people and I work with people who are actually willing to do the inner work. They're willing to show up in business, they are coachable, and they're willing to do the inner work. And then they have amazing results. I just had a client who brought in over $30,000. I just had another client who just signed a $15,000 client. I had a client that recently told me that one little adjustment I gave her energetically to apply, she did. And then what this action was that she was so stressing about was so easy. She couldn't even believe how easy it was. All those transformations happen when you are energetically aligned to your business. And that means you're utilizing follow through correctly. Not out of the willpower, which is the negative masculine, but from the quantum creation, which is feminine way, when you're still showing up and you're following through, but you're following through with experimentation. So if you've been doing this business thing for a while and you've tried all the things, you're ready for the real solution that's actually going to get you to the next level in your business and support you in being who you are, and you want support from a coach that can actually see you, like I'm clairvoyant, so I can see timelines and possibilities and all that, in addition to these basic structural components of your business and marketing strategy, then definitely let's work together. Let's see if we're compatible, because we will set up a business soul strategy call. We will go look into where you are in your business right now. We'll just pay attention to you. Where you are, where you want to go, what's in the way, how we can adjust that. And then if we're a match to work together, I'll show you how I specifically can help you in your situation. So leave a heart emoji below and we'll connect, and I will speak to you soon. My love to you.